Last week, the American Geriatric Society issued a serious warning. Nearly 60% of older adults in the United States are eating blueberries in a way that sharply reduces their benefits. People believe they are protecting their heart and brain. In reality, many lose most of the antioxidants without realizing it. I am Dr. James. After more than 30 years caring for older adults, I have learned that the biggest threats to healthy aging are not always dramatic. Often, they are small daily habits that seem harmless. I see it over and over. People trying their best, eating what they think is right, but not getting the results they expect. Before we go any further, I want to ask you 3 simple questions I ask every patient. Do you ever feel like you are eating healthy, but your memory, energy, or digestion still is not improving? Have you been told your symptoms are just aging, when in truth certain food combinations may be quietly working against you? Are you completely sure your blueberry routine is actually helping your brain and heart? Or could it be reducing the very benefits you want? If any of these questions made you pause, stay with me. You are not alone. Many older adults across America are in the exact same position. Curious, concerned, wanting clear, honest answers that truly support their health. In today's video, I will show you why blueberries are powerful for people over 60, and the 3 foods you should never pair with them if you want full benefits. I will also teach you the smartest combinations that boost your brain, heart, and digestion. Before we move on, leave a comment with your age and state. Tell me how you usually eat your blueberries. I read every comment, and our senior Vitality Path community learns from one another. Now let's move forward and get into what really matters. Why blueberries matter after 60. As we age, something subtle but powerful begins to happen inside the body. Scientists call it oxidative stress, but I often explain it in a simpler way. Imagine tiny sparks being created every time your body uses oxygen to make energy. Those sparks build up year after year until they start to leave a kind of biological rust on your heart, your brain, your blood vessels, even your skin. In recent studies from major American research centers, this slow accumulation has been tied to memory lapses, fatigue, and the cardiovascular issues many older adults face today. This is where blueberries become remarkable. Their deep blue color comes from anthocyanins, compounds so small and powerful they can cross into the brain and calm the inflammation that wears down your memory and focus. Think of them as the quiet firefighters your brain has been asking for. They help your neurons communicate more clearly. They make the inner lining of your blood vessels more flexible by supporting nitric oxide. And they help lower the risk of arterial stiffness, something the American Heart Association has highlighted repeatedly over the past 5 years. Blueberries also support healthy blood sugar. Their natural fiber slows the release of glucose and prevents the sharp highs and lows that make you feel drained. Many of my patients feel steadier through the day when they add them consistently. The benefits extend to the eyes as well. The delicate vessels of the retina respond almost immediately to nutrients that reduce oxidative damage. Vitamin C in blueberries helps your skin repair itself faster and stay stronger. I often tell my patients this. Small changes can reshape your future. If you could support your memory, your heart, and your skin with something as simple as a daily handful of berries, would you start today? Now that you understand why blueberries are so powerful, let us take a closer look at the combinations that help you get the full benefit. Foods you should never combine with blueberries. 1. Cow milk. One of the most common habits I see in older adults across the country is the breakfast bowl many of us grew up trusting. A serving of cereal, a pour of cold cow milk, and a handful of fresh blueberries scattered on top. It looks healthy. It feels comforting. Many people think of it as the perfect morning routine. But the science in recent American nutrition studies tells a different story. Cow milk contains a protein called casein. Casein binds tightly to the polyphenols in blueberries, especially the anthocyanins that give these berries their power. When they bind, they form a complex that your body struggles to absorb. This means you still get the fiber and a few nutrients, but the strongest antioxidant benefits never reach your bloodstream. You believe you are protecting your brain and heart, yet the effect is far lower than you expect. For many of my patients, this discovery brings a mix of frustration and relief. Frustration because they tried so hard. Relief because the solution is simple. Cook your oatmeal with water or with an unsweetened almond, oat, or soy milk. If you enjoy drinking cow milk, keep it. Simply separate it from your blueberries by 2 or 3 hours. Small adjustments can make a meaningful difference. I often think of a patient who told me she felt like she finally understood why her efforts were not paying off. Have you ever had that moment yourself? That quiet realization that the routine you trusted might not be serving you the way you hoped. You are not alone. Many older adults are uncovering the same truth, and they feel empowered once they know how to fix it. Now that you see how a simple habit can reduce the benefits of blueberries, let us continue to the next food combination that deserves your attention. 2. Raw cucumber. Across the country, many older adults start their mornings with a green detox smoothie, a blend of raw cucumber, leafy greens, a little apple, and a handful of blueberries. Others enjoy fresh salads where cucumber and fruit are tossed together. It feels clean, it feels healthy. But the science behind this combination tells a very different story. Raw cucumber contains an enzyme called ascorbate oxidase. Its job is simple. It breaks down vitamin C. When you blend raw cucumber with blueberries, the enzyme is released instantly and begins destroying the vitamin C in your cup before it ever reaches your stomach. Studies from American nutrition labs over the past few years have confirmed how quickly this reaction happens. What looks like a vitamin-packed smoothie ends up with significantly less vitamin C than you expect. Why does this matter? Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, skin strength, and immune resilience. These are the areas many older adults struggle with: slow healing, fragile skin, fatigue. You might think you are giving your body a boost, yet the combination quietly works against you. The solution is simple and practical. Do not blend raw cucumber with blueberries if you want the full benefit. Enjoy them apart. Even a 30-minute separation allows your body to absorb the nutrients properly. If you enjoy cooked cucumber in soups or warm dishes, the enzyme is destroyed by heat, and there is no conflict. I remember a patient who separated her smoothies into a green one and a berry one. She told me her energy felt steadier, and her skin looked healthier within weeks. Have you ever wondered if one small change in your routine could shift the way you feel throughout the day? Many people discover exactly that when they stop mixing these two foods. Now that you understand this hidden interaction, let us continue to the next food that often surprises older adults. 3. Pineapple. One of the most common habits I see, especially in warm places like Florida or Hawaii, is the bright tropical fruit bowl. Pineapple mixed with blueberries and other tart fruits. It looks refreshing. It feels light. Many older adults enjoy it at brunches, buffets, and family gatherings. But the combination can be much harsher on the digestive system than people realize. Both pineapple and blueberries carry a naturally high level of acidity. Pineapple also contains bromelain, an enzyme that breaks down protein and can irritate a sensitive stomach. Over the past few years, studies from American gastroenterology centers have shown that many older adults experience weakened function in the lower esophageal sphincter. This small muscle is meant to keep stomach acid where it belongs. When it weakens, acidic foods can easily push upward, creating that familiar burning in the chest or throat. The result is something many of my patients describe all too well. Heartburn that creeps in after a meal, a heavy or uneasy stomach, a wave of nausea that takes the joy out of eating. Some even reach for antacids without realizing the fruit combination itself is the trigger. The good news is that you do not need to avoid either fruit. You simply need to give your body a chance to process them without overwhelming your stomach. If you love pineapple, enjoy it on its own or at a separate time. Even spacing it 1 hour apart from your blueberries can make a noticeable difference. If you still want them in the same bowl, reduce the pineapple portion and eat slowly. Your body will tell you what feels right. I remember someone who told me she could finally enjoy her tropical fruit again once she separated the two. Has a meal ever left you with a burning feeling that spoiled the moment? Many older adults discover relief with this simple shift. Now that we have explored this third food, we can move forward with the combinations that truly support your health. 3 golden blueberry combinations for adults over 61: blueberries and plain Greek yogurt. This first combination is one of the most powerful and most overlooked. When milk is fermented into Greek yogurt, the proteins change in structure. They no longer block the antioxidants in blueberries the way regular milk does. Instead, they work with them. Greek yogurt also delivers probiotics that support gut health and a high level of protein that helps maintain muscle. In recent American studies, older adults who consumed probiotic-rich foods showed better digestion, steadier energy, and improved markers of muscle preservation. When you put these two foods together, something remarkable happens. The anthocyanins in blueberries support your brain and nervous system. The probiotics in yogurt strengthen the gut-brain connection. And the protein helps you maintain lean muscle, something many older adults worry about as they try to stay strong and independent. It is a simple pairing that touches multiple parts of your health at once. The easiest way to enjoy it is with a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt and a generous handful of fresh or thawed blueberries. If you want a little extra texture, add a spoonful of walnuts or almonds. It takes only a minute to prepare and feels satisfying without being heavy. I once worked with someone who replaced their morning pastry with this bowl. Within weeks, they told me their stomach felt calmer and their blood sugar stayed more stable through the day. Have you ever noticed how the right breakfast can change the way your entire morning feels? Small choices like this often create the biggest shifts. Now that you understand the strength of this first pairing, let us move on to the next combination that supports heart health and steady energy. 2 blueberries and banana. This combination works beautifully because bananas carry a natural balance of potassium, fiber, and gentle prebiotics. In American heart health research, potassium has been shown to support healthy blood pressure and help counter the effects of sodium. For many older adults who struggle with afternoon fatigue, digestive discomfort, or uneven energy, pairing bananas with blueberries offers a steady and comforting boost. When you bring these two foods together, you get more than just a sweet and simple snack. The potassium in the banana supports your heart. The anthocyanins in the blueberries support your blood vessels. And the fiber they share keeps your digestion moving in a way that feels calm and predictable. You avoid the highs and lows that come from sugary snacks or processed breakfast foods. Instead, you feel a gradual rise in energy that carries you through the morning or afternoon. There are 2 easy ways to enjoy this combination. You can make a light smoothie with half a banana, a handful of blueberries, and water or unsweetened plant milk. Or you can slice the banana and sprinkle blueberries over your oatmeal. Both options take only a moment to prepare and feel refreshing without weighing you down. I once spoke with someone living in the Arizona heat who replaced their usual sweet drink with this smoothie. Within days, they noticed a gentler rise in energy and less heaviness in the afternoons. Has something as simple as a snack ever changed the way your day unfolded? Many older adults tell me this pairing becomes a small daily ritual that helps them feel grounded again. Now that you understand this second combination, let us continue to the final one that supports long-term brain and heart health. 3 blueberries and walnuts. This final combination is one of the strongest for long-term brain and heart support. Walnuts are rich in ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that the body uses to help build and maintain healthy brain cells. Blueberries bring both water-soluble and fat-soluble vitamins along with powerful antioxidants. When you pair the two, you give your brain both the building blocks it needs and the protection it relies on. In recent American nutrition studies, diets that include nuts several times a week have been linked to better cognitive function and lower inflammation. Together, these foods create a complementary effect. The healthy fats in walnuts help your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins in blueberries more efficiently. The antioxidants help calm inflammation that often increases with age and affects memory, mood, and heart health. For many older adults, this pairing offers a sense of clarity and steadiness that highly processed snacks simply cannot provide. This combination is also one of the easiest to enjoy. A small handful of blueberries with 4 to 6 walnuts makes a simple morning or afternoon snack. You can add them to yogurt or sprinkle them over oatmeal for extra texture. It feels satisfying without the crash that sugary treats create. I once heard from someone who replaced their usual cookies with this snack. They told me the cravings eased, and they felt more alert during the day. Have you ever noticed how the right food can shift your focus and mood almost immediately? Many older adults describe this pairing as a quiet upgrade that strengthens both body and mind. Now that you understand all 3 combinations, you can begin using blueberries in a way that supports your health more deeply and more consistently. Note: medical notes for specific groups. As helpful as blueberries are, there are a few important medical considerations that older adults should keep in mind. These points often come up in my conversations with patients, and understanding them can help you use blueberries safely and confidently. If you take anticoagulant medications like warfarin or Coumadin, remember that blueberries contain vitamin K. This means consistency is key. Larger swings in your daily intake can affect your INR values. If you plan to eat more blueberries than usual, Talk with your doctor so your treatment stays balanced. Many cardiologists across the United States emphasize this in their most recent guidelines. For those managing diabetes with insulin or blood sugar lowering medications, adding blueberries and improving your diet can naturally help stabilize glucose. This is good news, but it also means your medications might become more powerful than before. Regular glucose checks will help your doctor adjust your treatment safely. Many of my patients are surprised at how much better they feel once their diet and medication are aligned. If you are living with advanced kidney issues, be mindful of your total fruit intake, especially foods that contribute to your potassium levels. A dietitian can guide you toward the right portion. For anyone dealing with difficulty chewing or swallowing, blueberries can still be part of your day. Warm them gently into a soft compote or blend them into yogurt or oatmeal. What matters most is safe and comfortable eating. And finally, if you ever notice itching, hives, or trouble breathing after eating blueberries, seek medical attention. Reactions are rare, but it is always better to listen to your body. Have you ever adjusted a small habit and felt a big difference in your health? These notes help you make those changes wisely. With these insights in place, let us bring everything together in the conclusion. As we reach the end of our time together, let me leave you with the simplest and most powerful takeaways. 3 things to avoid and 3 things to embrace. Avoid pairing blueberries with cow milk. Avoid blending them with raw cucumber if you want to keep their vitamin C intact. And if you struggle with reflux, avoid eating large amounts of pineapple with your blueberries at the same time. Now the 3 things to do. Pair blueberries with plain Greek yogurt for the gut and brain connection. Add them to a banana for steady morning energy. And mix them with walnuts or other nuts to support long-term heart and brain health. Healthy aging is not about taking more and more medication. It is about eating with intention, understanding your body, making choices that respect the years you have lived and the years you want to keep living well. Blueberries truly are a gift, but the real magic is in how you use them. A small adjustment in your routine can shape your memory, your mood, your digestion, and the way you move through each day. Before you go, I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment with your age and the state you live in. Tell me how you have been eating your blueberries and what changes you might try after today. Is there another food combination you want us to break down in a future video? Your questions help guide this community. If this video helped you in any way, please like it so more older adults can find the support they need. Subscribe to Senior Vitality Path for more simple science-based guidance, and share this with someone you care about. The smallest conversations often lead to the biggest changes. Remember this, growing older is not an ending, it is a new chapter. A chapter where we move slower, but with more wisdom. And sometimes, that wisdom begins with something as small and powerful as a handful of blueberries in your morning routine. Let us walk this path of vitality together.